Sticky fingers.
TV.
Sticky fingers.
Boom, what up dude? Today we are back with a brand new video. Now today I want to talk about how these brand new e-bike laws may lead more e-bike companies to start producing more mid-drive motors on their e-bikes as opposed to the more popular hub drive motors. Now, if you've seen any of my recent California e-bike law videos, you'll know that California has made it clear that Class 3 e-bikes can no longer have a throttle. So if you've got a throttle on your e-bike, you can go up to 20 on pedal assist or throttle only. But if you want to go up to 28 miles per hour, your bike can no longer have a physical throttle. So this has caused a lot of e-bike companies to have to remove the throttle on e-bikes that they want to sell as a Class 3 e-bike. Or if they want to keep the physical throttle, they are going in and having to limit the speed to just 20 miles per hour. For now, it will continue to be legal or simply tolerated to ride a Class 3 e-bike in other states. However, California dominates the e-bike market, so it makes sense that the rules that apply to California will eventually affect the e-bikes that are sold to everyone across the states, meaning these e-bikes will comply with the California laws whether you want to or not. Now, many Chinese manufacturers will have to change the programming on new e-bikes to put in strict limits without changing the hardware. And the majority of affordable e-bikes on the market tend to feature a hub drive motor. And those e-bikes seem to be the biggest problem. When they are limited to 750 watts maximum, as they are now in California, the hill climbing capability tends to be really poor. In addition, having a throttle that only propels the rider to 20 miles per hour will make riding in traffic even less safe than it already is. This, in my opinion, may lead to more mid-drive motor e-bikes being produced and desired. Now, unlike hub drive motors, mid-drive motors feed the power through the multi-speed drivetrain that your pedal power goes through. And torque manipulation in the lower gears equals better hill climbing capability. And while going into overdrive in the top gear means that it's easier to maintain speed at 20 or 28 miles per hour. Now, on the other hand, a 750 watt hub drive motor has trouble climbing steep hills, while a 750 watt mid-drive bike in the lowest gear can climb most hills with less effort. Even a smaller 250 watt or 500 watt mid-drive motor e-bike can outperform a 750 watt maximum hub motor when the correct gear is selected for the situation that you're currently riding in. Another good thing about mid-drive motors is that they balance the weight of the bike better than hub drive motors. Now, with all the pros of a mid-drive motor, there are also some disadvantages. Mid-drive motors tend to cost more to produce, and therefore they cost more for customers to buy. And that's a major reason that so many hub drive e-bikes are out there on the market. In addition, many mid-drive motors do not have a throttle, and a lack of a throttle is a major deal breaker for many e-bike riders. Now, in the case that they do have a throttle, the throttle response will differ depending on the gear that you're riding in. So riders have to put in a little bit more thought about their gear selection than they do on a hub drive motorbike. And if you don't put thought into what gear you're selecting, doing so can result in damage to the chain and the gears. So, as you can see, mid-drive motors are also not perfect. However, I do think that we're going to see more budget-friendly e-bike companies incorporate mid-drive motors instead of hub drive motors in the future. That's just my personal opinion. So what do you guys think? Are mid-drive e-bikes the future, or do you think hub drive motors will continue to dominate the budget e-bike market? All of my personal e-bikes feature hub motors. However, I have been eyeing the Specialized Turbo Vado SL for many years, and the new carbon frame model just dropped. That bike features an incredible mid-drive motor, but the only problem with that is that it costs between $6,000 to $8,000. Now, if you compare that to my brand new Aventon Soltera 2.5 or my Ride1Up Roadster V3, both of those bikes feature a hub drive, and each one of those bikes only costs a little over $1,000. So I can have both of those bikes for just a fraction of the cost of just one specialized mid-drive motor. So for now, I personally am happy with my hub drive e-bikes. However, if an affordable mid-drive e-bike is introduced that's comparable to the Soltera or the Ride1Up Roadster V3, I may be interested in that bike. Anyways, I want to know your thoughts below. Are you feeling the mid-drive motors? Do you think the hub drive motor will reign supreme in the budget e-bike market? And in addition to that, if you are interested in getting a new Ride1Up Roadster V3 or an Aventon Soltera 2.5, please do me a favor and use my links in the description below. Doing so helps to support my channel, and I really do appreciate it. In addition to those bikes, I've got links and discount codes for the Soleil E24 as well as the SWFT R.X e-bike below. So if you're interested in either of those, check those out as well. And as always, I really appreciate you watching the video. And if you did enjoy watching this video, please do me a favor. Please like, please subscribe. I'll see you on the next ride. Boom!
That was crazy. Anyway, if you want a new electric bike, use my links and discount codes in the description below. Also, please like, subscribe, and say what's up in the comment section below. Check out another video right here, and check out another video right here. You decide, you're the boss.
Boom.
Perfect.